Hi. Let's take a look at the concept of an ideal society, its paradox, and the impact of future industrial revolutions on this concept of ideal society. Uh, you see, the society that we live in today has primarily been shaped by conflict, and if you look at history, uh, societies have been built and destroyed by the conflict of nations and conflict of interest of individuals. And as a result, nations and societies have had to invest heavily on military and police and the judiciary. So, by a priori reasoning, we can conclude that an ideal society is one where there is no conflict. And by some miracle, people have been able to overcome their base instinct. What it would mean is that there would be no need for police because there is no crime. There would be no need for military because nobody is going on conquest of land, and no need for the judiciary or lawyers because there's no need to defend anyone. Uh, no need for arms and ammunitions or and industries which are auxiliary to this entire mechanism which thrives on conflict. What it would mean is that millions of people today who are employed with these systems of law, order, military, police would be rendered jobless. Which brings us to a very important question and an assumptions that we make in the society that we live in today that everybody has to work. Or to rephrase it, if I may ask, why is it that everybody needs to work in a society? To what end? Why? Why are we? Why is everybody required to work? Let's push this discussion a little further. Slowly now, but rapidly in the near future, machines are going to replace many of the jobs that we currently are engaged in as human beings. And according to the fourth industrial revolution, it's essentially only jobs related to creativity, caregiving, and supervisory jobs which should be left to human beings. But I would like to argue that by the time that we are the fourth, by the fifth or the sixth industrial revolution, even these would be taken over by machines. Uh, that brings us to a very pertinent questions. What will human beings do then? Um, and if there is no work, if humans are not working, what will be the basis of distribution of wealth and resources? Uh, and because there is no need to work, will there be a need to acquire education? In today's day and age, starting from the age of 3 or 4, we start going to school, appear for exams, get a job, and try to climb up the economic ladder. But if there is no need to work, will there be a need for education? Uh, uh, will What will be the reason for man's existence? Is a far more important questions. And what will be his reason to wake up every morning then? What will he do? Will he just lay back and enjoy the fruits of labor of machines? Uh, I don't know. And I think that's where the paradox lies. Society by itself is at odds with trying to achieve a state of being an ideal society where there's no need for military or police, or there's no need for anybody to work. That to my mind is a paradox that needs to be answered. I don't believe that in today's context, with the wisdom that we have today, we will be able to arrive at any conclusion on this question, or resolve this paradox. But it is a question that I believe we must think of, and try and figure out what is it that we are all progressing towards, if not an ideal state. Thank you.